so hot. You know what? I don't even know if I want this right now. Hey, what's up, Shania? Ooh, it is hot in here. I'm burning up. Although I could be just going through a hot flash. How's your week been? Whoosh. Hey, what's up, Mikey? It's super hot. I'm just going through a hot flash right now. You know what I probably need to do? I probably need to charge this other one while I'm not using it. But I need to turn this one off. Or maybe it's not even on. Oh no, it's on. What you guys been up to? What you guys been up to? Whew, I'm not in pain today, so I don't have a heating pad. So there's that. At least there's that. You know I'm dedicated, though, when I'm, like, keeling over in pain and have a heating pad on stream. Hey, what's up, Alvin? I had to work today and got underpaid today. What? How'd you get underpaid? Yeah, okay, thanks. How you been, and any news on the IVF? Well, I'm done taking the medicine that's making me sick, so I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Birth control has always made me sick. I took it for, let's see, when I was 14 until I was like 22. And then I stopped taking it, mainly because I wasn't, like, you know, I mean, I mainly used it because I have endometriosis, but it would always make me sick. So I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to take it anymore. And I had to take it this past, well, really this month or whatever. And it was making me so sick again. I forgot how sick it made me. And then I stopped taking it. The last day was Friday. So I felt great. I think Thursday was the worst day. This past Thursday. And then, like, it was so bad. Friday was a little bit better, but not by much. And then Sunday, I was, like, back to normal. And so I'm like, great. I'm living it up. Still, I have injections still. So it's funny because my injections, I have to have them on my abdomen. And every time we do it on the right side, there's bruises and there's like little marks. But every time we do it on the left side, nothing. How far are you in the Umbrella Academy? I just finished episode 6. Like yesterday. And then I'll watch another episode tomorrow morning, and then Stranger Things comes out Friday. So I'll pause Umbrella Academy until Stranger Things is over, and then I'll pick it back up. Oh, and what are you drinking? Water. It's boring. I haven't been able to bring myself to, even when I haven't been, like, on birth control, like, I haven't been able to drink anything other than water. I haven't been able, and it's not even, like, I don't know, like, it would make me sick or whatever. I just can't bring myself to drink anything other than water. Like, I've had those ginger ales and the bubblies in there for, like, 2.5, 3 weeks now. And it's funny because I used to drink ginger ale. Like, I used to drink the sugar-free ginger ale maybe, like, 3 or 4 cans a day. And I haven't drank in a single one in 2.5, 3 weeks. I've only been drinking water. There was one time There was one time I had Mr. Pibb at a restaurant because I can't ever say no to Mr. Pibb. It was too much because first of all, if I ever drink sodas, it's sugar-free sodas, and then I had Chick-fil-A lemonade the other day, which you don't say no to Chick-fil-A lemonade. So, and then that was it. Just been water this entire time. Watching Bob C disappoint the quality in projects for the last few months. Lightyear, Obi-Wan, Boba Fett, Miss Marvel. Really? I haven't seen Lightyear yet. And I haven't seen the Obi-Wan thing, or the Boba Fett, or Miss Marvel. Actually, I haven't seen any of them. Hey, what's up, Kenna? I only got paid a little over $370. What I normally get paid $400 to $500 every 2 weeks. Huh. Why is that? Do you get like a pay stub? Did you figure out like why? First Kill cracked the Netflix top 10 list. Yeah, and yet they still don't have a renewal. Crazy. Hey, what's up, Johnny is the boss? I think Mike is gonna die in volume 2. It's hard for me to believe that any of the original, like, kids are gonna die. They could shock us and have one of them die. I just don't know. I think it would be a little bit more difficult for me to believe that. Like, I think it's gonna be Eddie. Because it's normally a newer character that comes in that you end up falling in love with, and then they die. So I'm gonna assume it's Eddie. A bunch of people think it's Steve. So that's why a bunch of people are freaking out because they don't want Steve to die. And for some reason, everyone thinks Steve's going to die, which I don't think so. Watch me be completely shocked, but I don't think so. And then also people think either Nancy or Robin's going to die. I don't know if anyone goes with my opinion on the Eddie thing, though. Mom said you're keeping your pregnancy a secret. You gonna do a reveal for us? I'm keeping the insemination a secret. The insemination date. I don't even know the insemination date. Because everything is like, once it gets closer to the timeline, it's gonna be like specific days. But right now they don't know until we get more tests done towards that time. But yeah, I'll probably do a fun reveal. I don't know what I would do for a reveal, though, actually. I know what I would do for a reveal for my family members. So, like, you and Mom and Dad. Honestly, for Grandma and, like, everyone else, I'll just, like, fucking call them. I don't know, FaceTime them and tell them I don't think I'm going to do anything big. But, like, for you and for Mom and Dad, and then Anna's mom and dad. I think Anna just wants to do FaceTime. I don't think she wants to do anything. I asked her if she wanted to do something, like, special, but she's like, nah, we'll just FaceTime. I was like, okay. She might change her mind, though. I'm just thinking, I'm wondering if I wanted, the only thing is I'm wondering if I want to do individual or you guys all at once. Like, my family members. Like, I'll just ask you, do you want to know individual, like, do you want me to do something for you, like, just for you? Or do you think it would be better if I did it with everyone? Because I have a couple of things in mind on, like, how I would want to announce it. And, like, I have, like, a group idea thought of, and I have, like, individual ones thought of. Mike and Eleven are the main two characters. I don't even know if I would consider Mike like a main character. Like, if you're gonna say there's like 1 to 2 characters that are like a main character, I don't know if I would consider Mike a main character. Like, when what I consider main characters for Stranger Things is all the, like, the kids. So Mike, Will, I almost said Sadie, Max, 11, Dustin, Lucas, like, those are main character. Actually, and I would go ahead, well, like, as I'm saying, like, the original main characters, I almost want to say, like, Steve, like, throw Steve in there too, but what I usually mean by who I don't want to have die or whatever, or who I don't think is gonna die, is the kids, the 6 like kids or whatever. I think it would be very shocking if Mike died. He is also connected to pretty much every character. He is, and I don't know. I just don't think any of the kids are gonna die. I really don't. I could be surprised, but I don't think so. I think it would be too random to kill Mike. Yeah. Steve can't die because who will be the babysitter? I know, right? I could see Vecna killing Mike to hurt Eleven. I could see that. I could actually see that happening. But almost would she be more hurt by Mike, or would she be more hurt by Hopper? So I could see Vecna killing Hopper over Eddie. There are some people who think that Eddie is gonna die. Yeah, I do. I think if there's a character that's gonna end up dying, it's gonna be Eddie. I would love to be a part of that. Which one? Individual or everyone at once? What if Susie, Dustin, and Max die? Then I will revolt. But there are some people that think that the guy that was helping Hopper is gonna die. I could see that. I thought he was, to be honest, I thought he was gonna die in that, in episode 7. With everyone, but I won't be hurt if we haven't moved there yet. I will say it'll be after you move here. You'll be here. I'll just say that much. I think 11, Will, Nancy, and Steve are main characters. But how do you make Nancy a part of the same as 11 and Will? I don't know. I mean, we could all think that the main characters are different people. I don't know. Shit, and the main characters, really, you could just say they're the characters. Because, honestly, because you have the 6 kids. And then you have Hopper. You have, fuck, what's her name? The mom. Winona Ryder. What the fuck is her character's name? My brain is so spacey on all this medication. The fuck is her name? I don't know. It'll come to me in a minute. Or unless you guys beat me to it. Hopper is for sure a main character this season. Oh, for sure. Although I kind of thought he was a main character in last season, too. But out of each of the kids, the focus was mostly on Mike and 11. But the season's not over yet. So technically, we can't say anything until these next 2 episodes. So far, I guess, yeah. I don't even know, like, maybe... I'm not a huge Mike fan, so that could be my opinion, like, trying to push it out as him being a main character. To be honest, I'd just be annoyed if they killed Hopper when they could have just killed him off last season. Yeah. I know. Well, I hope that water has at least got ice. It doesn't. I'm meeting up with a friend who is well-known record producer and engineer, has engineered Kate Bush, INXS, Midnight Oil, Talking Hands, etc. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, the water doesn't have any ice in it. I don't like super cold water. I don't even really like water, but I don't like super cold water. Actually, the only way I think I can drink water is if it's like room temperature. They can't kill Eddie off because he has such amazing chemistry with everyone. I mean, yeah, but I don't know, like, out of everyone, he's the only one that I could see dying. If they touch Steve or Max. If they touch Steve or Max, what? You're gonna be mad? Because, yeah, I mean, I would be mad. Argyle, Robin, Will, and Joyce. Oh, Joyce, that's right. That's what her name is. I don't think Argyle, like, he's newer, but I don't think they would kill him off because it's kind of, he's not that much of a, like, I don't have an emotional connection to Argyle. I already kind of have a little bit of an emotional connection to Eddie, though. So that's why I could see him dying. If any main character would die, it would probably be Will. I don't know. I don't think so. Again, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I'm so glad the Duffer Brothers have now finally said they will be working on a spinoff after season 5 ends. Yeah, I'm super happy. That was tickling me so bad. Yeah, I know. I want them to do spinoffs. For sure. Because they're amazing creators. Hopper might die since he feels like he's hurting people. Yeah, but I almost agree with the I don't know who brought it up, who said that if they were gonna kill Hopper, they might as well have just done it in the last season. I read somewhere online that we might not have to wait 2 to 3 years for season 5. Aren't they recording like season 5 now or like really soon? I couldn't remember if they recorded season 4 and 5 at the same time. Eddie is too cool to die this season. I don't think that justifies whether or not he would die or not, though. Like, I do think he's really cool. But I don't know if you could really change my mind on that. I would have to end up watching the show and then them not kill him off and then kill someone else for me to change my mind on who I think is gonna die. I think there is still something going on between Will and the Upside Down. But there hasn't been any, like, weird emotional changes with him. The only weird emotional changes with him is, like, him trying to... I don't even want to say questioning his sexuality, but I kind of do, though, because there was a scene where there was a girl that was trying to, like, play footsie with him in the classroom, and he was like, ew, no. And I don't know if that was supposed to be him being gay, or him being, like, asexual, or him maybe just being, maybe just being slower into liking girls. I mean, that's what Mike thinks, and I think probably the rest of the boys just think he's being slow on, like, liking girls. And that could be it, but I don't know. There hasn't been any sort of little inkling to make me think that there's still something going on with the Upside Down. I wouldn't be surprised if they kill Part 1's mean girl off. Who's Part 1's mean girl? Who's a mean girl in Part 1? Fucking what's her name? I know who you're talking about. The one that was bullying 11? I don't even remember what the fuck her name was. Was it Angela? Is that her name? I think the Demodogs, the Demogorgons, Vecna, and the Mind Flayer will return for season 5. That could be. Maybe they all come back, and maybe that's like who like the big villain is all of them come back. They still haven't shown the painting Will did, and most people think it's for Mike, but I could see it being related to the Upside Down. I could see it being related to the Upside Down. It could be for Mike, I don't know, but like, I think for me, I would think it would be more related to the Upside Down. Jason is definitely dying. Who's Jason? Who's Jason? Am I missing something? Who's Jason? Yes, Angela. Oh, okay, I figured. Because I thought I remembered whenever she, right before she knocked her over the head with the roller skate, she was like, hey, Angela! Chrissy's BF. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. The football player dude. Or not football player, yeah, basketball player. Talk to you later. Bye, Dale. I forgot. I think I always forgot what his name was, too. I got some ice cream out, and I still got my fridge. Maybe I want it now. Jason will become a cult leader? He already is. He already is a cult leader. I'm not a big fan of this ice cream, by the way. I'm a little disappointed, but whatever. Found out I don't like ganache. But my medicine makes me crave, like, it makes me have strong sugar cravings, which I already had to begin with. Yeah, I do think Jason is already a cult leader. Hi, Aisha. I'm trying to think if there's... Like, I'm trying to think if I have, like, maybe a backup... like, my second guess of who would die. Have you heard of the theory that Vecna could be Elle's dad? I haven't heard of that, but maybe. He just seems a little young. Maybe not, though. He could be. I never really thought about it like that, but she looks nothing like him, though. I mean, I know that that doesn't mean anything, but... Yeah, I haven't heard that theory. If they touch Robin, I'm leaving. I know, I love Robin, too. They showed Eddie, Robin, Steve, and Nancy in the Upside Down. Robin, Steve, and Nancy looked geared up for war while Eddie was playing a concert. I did see that Eddie, like, picked up his guitar and he was like, now's my time to shine. And I think that's probably for Nancy whenever we left Nancy and she was like, Vecna, like, had her or whatever. That would be like Star Wars if Vecna is Elle's dad. Yeah, right? I mean, he could be, because, like, they never said who Elle's dad was. And they never insinuated anything or anything. So they left it pretty open. That could be. And who's my second person who I think would die? I guess Nancy. Like, everyone's saying Nancy. So, like, if I were to have to go with a second person, then Nancy. But I think Eddie's probably going to be my main guess. I can't believe it's going to be, those episodes are going to be so long. Brenner might actually die this time. I could see that. There's your B name. I didn't even really think about it till you said it. but how every character who dies in a season and their first initials a B. There you go. My thing is like he's not like a loved character, so it could be him. I think Joyce, Jonathan, Mike, Hopper, and Eddie should go. Should go where? In the upside down or die? In the season 2 flashback, her mom looked a lot older than Vecna did. Yeah, no, that's why I was like, he kind of looks young, but... And that's why I think I was thinking that. But, I mean... I don't know. Like, I could see it. I think he's technically, like... He's, like, an adult or whatever, right? So... He's a psychopath. So that's why I'm like, I can't really see him forming a, like, connection with a woman or whatever. He's a psychopath. Not that he can't. But it's just hard to believe. In the season 2 flashback... Oh, wait, I already said that. They die and would not be upset about it. Oh, you wouldn't? I don't know. I'd be upset about Joyce and Hopper, at least. I don't think they're going to kill off Jonathan, because what I think what's going to happen with Jonathan is Jonathan's going to break up with Nancy, and then Nancy's going to go back to Steve. If Jonathan were to die, then Nancy would be like, oh my god, like, I have to grieve him, and like, I can't be with anyone. Like, that's a very stereotypical woman who grieves, like, anyone. Like, I feel like that's what would happen. Although I feel like if she didn't do that and she went back to Steve, then she obviously didn't care for him anyway, so... So that's why I think Jonathan's not gonna die. I think if Nancy dies, then like Steve's gonna be heartbroken and he's like never gonna find anyone or like whatever, and that's what he's gonna think. But I guess she's my number 2. You didn't react to what I said about the now stupid abortion laws in the U.S. that has set your country back by hundreds of years. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. My thing is I will say this. I am pro-choice. I don't ever like to talk about anything political at all. But I'm not a very political person. But I am pro-choice, and I'm very upset about it. But my thing is I'm already a very pessimistic person, and I already think the world is kind of shit. And I'm really trying to be in a very positive mindset right now, obviously, given everything. So I don't want to... I know about it, and I just don't want to... and I know it's there, I'm not ignoring it, but I don't want to, like... I don't want to talk about it anymore. Like, I'm so... It's because it's going to push me in a negative mindset, and I don't want that. Because I know how I am. It's a shame that Mike has had nothing to do with connects to Vecna. It is weird, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe they will make a connection. Or you know what? I wasn't thinking Mike. I was thinking Will. I don't know why I get the two of them confused sometimes. Will. I think it's weird that Will doesn't have a connection to Vecna. Because Will has had a connection to every single, like, being that's came out of the Upside Down. I guess more so with the Mind Flayer, but still, like... But he doesn't have one with Vecna? I could be just thinking about it too much. I don't know. I think El might overpower Vecna, but he'll make a last-second escape to take revenge in Season 5. I think he'll be the villain in Season 5, or at least a part of it. It'll probably make it look like they killed him at the finale or whatever, and then, but it's going to be like the same situation with the Mind Flayer, and then he's going to come back. My little brother says hi. Hi, brother of Shania. Objectively, they found out that, see, this is why I didn't want to talk about it. To be fair, Will is living in California. True. Yeah. I think they're planning on making a connection with Will and Vecna in Volume 2. I could see that. There's all the caramel. That could be it too. I bet it's because he lives in California now. And so it's like pushed him away from all that. And every time after I eat ice cream, I have to have like some Takis. Because anytime I have something sweet, I need to cancel it out with something spicy. I think so too, Shania. I don't think they've explained how the Demogorgons get created. I think you're right. Oh, that felt good. My thinking is maybe the Demogorgons are the children Vecna has in his mind. The children that Vecna has in his mind. The children that Vecna has in his mind. Oh. I was like, what? Yes. When he takes the people in the weird tower things, or like his, like, I know what you're talking about. It took me a minute to make the connection. Hold on, I'm gonna point this away from the chip, so hopefully it's not as bad crinkling. Oh, I have to sneeze. My nose is so itchy today. Sorry. I have loud sneezes. Oh, I need to cut this because it's too much. What's your favorite season? I would say my favorite season is... Oh... I don't know. This season's good. Because I guess I would have to say, like, if I just kind of shot one out at the top of my head, I would have to say this season, because this season, like, wraps up everything. Like, we got so many connections and so many, like, answers on stuff that we were, like, that we were questioning since the beginning. And so I love that. So probably this season. I don't know. If I just really thought about it though, I'd have to really think about it. Who do you think is more powerful, Vecna or the Mind Flayer? I mean, they did say that that Vecna is like the general for the Mind Flayer. So, because the Demogorgons were like the army or like the soldiers, and then he was like the general to the Mind Flayer. So technically, by what they've said, then the Mind Flayer would be more powerful. I don't know, but Vecna's got a lot of power in like mind stuff. The Mind Flayer? Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that the Mind Flayer is probably more. I have an idea of what I want my next tattoo to be. Do you? I'm always thinking about my next tattoo. As soon as I get one, then I'm like, okay, next is like, or maybe even like while I'm getting one tattoo. If I'm not already thinking about like 5 that I'm wanting. But what is the next one that you want? I wonder what they will do next season. I bet this season is going to have a huge cliffhanger. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. To be honest, I just started just for Robin. I didn't really care about the past 3 seasons, but season 4 is really good. It met its expectations. For sure. Like, it made, I think it's like one of my top 5 favorite shows now because of this season. If they kill anyone, it has to be an established character. It can't be a new character. Not necessarily. They killed Bob in season 2, and he was a brand new character. Bless you. Thank you. I love Robin, Steve, and Eddie are top tier. Oh, yeah, for sure. I still think it's going to be Eddie that dies. I don't want it to happen, but I just know that that's probably what's going to happen. Not a fan of Lucas or Will, personally. But why, though? Do you have, like, a specific reason? I just think of them as more, like, side main characters. They don't really have a whole lot of stuff going on. Well, Lucas did, or not what Lucas, Will did in, like, season 1 and 2. All of my 4 brothers' zodiac signs. Oh, that's cool. In, like, 1, are they, like, intertwined or whatever? Or is it just, like, individual? It should be an established character to make Vecna a credible threat. But really, the only established character that would make any sort of significance to make him, like, a powerful threat would be Elle. All of the rest of the characters are just human. Like, they don't have powers. To really make him a credible threat, it would have to be Elle. All of the rest of them, yeah, they have their own, like, things, and, like, Dustin's, like, super smart, and he knows all about this shit, and, like, so there's Dustin, but then, like, you have Steve, who, like, I don't know, like, I feel like is pretty decent in a fight, and then Nancy and Robin, who are smart. I don't know what they would do in a fight, but, like, they all kind of have, like, their own things, but I feel like the only way to make him a credible threat is with Elle. They aren't contributing much to the plot. I get you. Like, theoretically, we could probably have Stranger Things without, like, I could see without Lucas. But Will, I can kind of see, maybe not so much this season, because he doesn't really have a connection to any of the Upside Down, but, like, in the past seasons, like, I could see, like, Will being, he's contributing to the plot because he was kind of, like, the main issue. Because I won't call him a villain, but, like, you know, that whole thing. Erica is my favorite character in Stranger Things equal to Robin. What's your favorite character in Stranger Things? Steve. Steve and then Dustin. I agree with Alvin. Oh, wait, you guys were talking about your own thing. Oh, no, wait, he did say the credible threat thing. I don't know. Individual zodiac signs. That's cool. My zodiac sign is just a couple of waves. Oh, what if he kills Elle at the end of this season? Oh my gosh. Yeah, but then what would be the point of the final season? Like, who would really do anything? Like, who would be the hero in season 5? You know? We just had a whole bunch of powder crumbs fall down. They definitely, I can tell you right now, they're not gonna kill Elle. If they're gonna kill Elle, it's gonna be in the like finale, not season 4 finale. Erica should have major role in season 5. She's amazing. I love Erica. Did you read the link that I sent you yet for Paper Girls? That TV series based on comics set in the 80s and has a same vibe as Stranger Things. I thought I did. But hold on. I thought I did. Where did it go? I don't know. Did you, like, DM me it? Or did you just... I don't know. I thought I did. But I can't remember. I'm telling you, my brain is all, like, crazy right now. I'm so scatterbrained. What happened with that girl they found when Elle ran away and found one of her own kind? It was a single episode, but they never followed up. Maybe she's the major one in the last season. Number 8, I think that's what number she was. I think that's who they were, like, maybe thinking about doing the spinoff of. Like, she was an introduction into, like, a potential spinoff. But a lot of people have said that they're not very interested in number 8, so I don't know. I don't like when reactors try hard to predict the plot. It ruins everything. I mean, my thing is, though, is like I try really hard to predict it, but a lot of times I'm so wrong. Or like maybe I'll get half right, so then I'll be excited that I got half right, but then I'm also excited because I'm like, oh shit, like I get super shocked. I don't know. I can't help it, though. The audience did not like her. Yeah. They kill Elle because she's too expensive for a Netflix show. They're not gonna kill Elle. And they're not gonna do a recast. I'm gonna tell you right now, you know how much money Stranger Things makes Netflix? Like, Stranger Things pretty much made Netflix. Netflix is not no. And they're not gonna kill Elle. They're not gonna kill her. Like I said, if they're gonna kill her, they're gonna kill her in the finale. What do you think Erica found under Lucas's bed? I don't know, probably some weird ass porn or something. That's what I was thinking. Do you think Eddie will die in Volume 2? Yeah, that's who my prediction is. My hair is super wavy. It's because of those damn layers. I don't like when the internet goes crazy with theories and leaks. It really ruins exciting stuff in the entertainment industry. I wanted to be surprised when Wanda was the villain. I was surprised, but honestly, I think I watched that movie when it like first came out, so I didn't like get any spoilers or whatever. What's your favorite scene in Volume 1? Probably the Max scene where she's like running through the portal. And I feel like that's a very stereotypical, like, favorite scene, but it's mine. Send it to you on Twitter. Okay, Mikey. I'll check it when I get done here. I'm pretty sure I did. Because I'm pretty sure whenever you sent it to me and then I got off streaming that day, I like ended up looking at it or whatever. I'm pretty sure I did, because I think ooh, got stuck in the wrong pipe. I'm pretty sure, I'm like quite positive I did. Stranger Things is Netflix golden goose for now. Oh yeah. They're the biggest Netflix show of all time. The biggest one. So they're not gonna do anything to like wreck it. I don't like leaks, but I like theories. They make me think. I do like theories. Obviously, I don't like leaks either. I don't like leaks. I don't like spoilers. But, like, I get it. People want to then talk about the crazy thing that happened. But I cannot. So, anytime, like, a big... Like, I won't be on Twitter until I finish Stranger Things. Like, once Friday morning... So, I'll be done with, like... I won't look at Twitter from, like, Friday night until I'm done with Stranger Things. So, I'll probably... I'm going to try to get it done by, like, Saturday. Watch it, and then I'll jump back on Twitter, because, like, I can already tell you Twitter is the worst with spoilers. Stranger Things and Squid Games. The only thing with Squid Games... It was big for Netflix. I won't say it wasn't, but the thing with Squid Games, or Squid Game, whatever, it's the fact that Mr. Beast made more money on his YouTube video than the entire Squid Game show on Netflix. He got more views than that entire show, and it makes me think how big it must have been then. And I get it, Mr. Beast is like one of the biggest YouTubers of all time, but like, I don't know, it kind of just like makes my brain think, and I'm like, The Walking Dead made Netflix Stranger Things picked it up when The Walking Dead lost its hype. Arcane and Squid Game will pick it up. Oh, I don't deny it. I'm just saying that, like, I'm not saying that Stranger Things was the first thing that made Netflix, because I don't agree with that at all. But I do think that Stranger Things is the biggest thing that has ever happened to Netflix, and still is the biggest thing that has ever happened to Netflix. So that is a mixture of fact and my opinion. But, like, it is. Like, if you look at how many views and how much money Stranger Things has made Netflix, it is the biggest thing that has ever happened to Netflix. Money-wise and view-wise. And Arcane is definitely in my top 5 favorite shows of all time. Rizzoli and Isles, Dexter, Arcane, Stranger Things, and maybe Orphan Black. I don't know, I really love Wentworth too, but I don't know. It would have to be a fight between Orphan Black and Wentworth for me, because Wentworth, and I won't give spoilers away. First of all, you should watch Wentworth if you've never seen it. But, like, Wentworth kind of pissed me off at, like, the end of season 4. So, like, I almost boycotted watching the rest of it. And so, and I never once boycotted Orphan Black. But, like, I don't know which one would be. I don't know. It would. I'd have to really think about it, because both of them are great. What did you think about the last act of Herogasm? So, Herogasm, there's so many big things that had happened during Herogasm, and I could hardly not show any of it. I feel like that was a double negative. I couldn't hardly show any of it. I feel like I just did the same thing, but with contractions. I don't know. So, like, but I couldn't show it. I could only cut out the video and only do the audio, but then, like, the problem with cutting out the video like that, and it skips scenes, and you only do audio, it's hard to know what scene that I was in, like, what scene I was watching, because I had cut so much of the video out and left so much audio. But there were so many, you guys, there's so many penises and so many, like, titties and vajayjays that I obviously could not put out onto YouTube, and I'm like, Lord, so many big things, and I had to cut out, like, a lot of it. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. Someone big has to die. It's sadly time for a main character to die. I don't know who, but Lucas Max seems off to me in the trailers. Not sure, but someone important definitely is dying. I could see that, but I don't know who, like, who the important person would be. You know what I'm saying? But that's why Nancy's, like, my second. Oh yeah, I love Arcane. So good. Arcane is so good. So good. I didn't think I was going to like it that much, but I did. I love it. Is Stranger Things really woke? Yes. Yes, Mark, it is. I don't think Stranger Things is woke. YouTube has spoilers too sometimes. I say off everything until I watch it. The thing with YouTube is I don't hardly ever look at my homepage, and I don't look at the shorts when I haven't finished watching a show. I will only watch shorts when I'm done watching a show. But I will go over to my, I'll watch, I'm subscribed to, like, I don't know how many people. So, there's always, like, a new video. Like, if I really want to get on YouTube, then I'll, like, just scroll through my subscription feed or whatever. So I can control that. But with Twitter, you can't. I mean, it's like, you could just not go to the news feed, but also sometimes people will, like, tweet me stuff that happens or whatever, and I don't think they mean to really, but like, yeah, so I just flat out stay away from Twitter during those times. I never liked Mr. Beast. I don't dislike him, but I don't know. I feel like he's way different personally than he is in his YouTube videos, for sure. I stopped The Walking Dead after season 4. It got kind of boring when they broke up the group and they had to go to Terminus. I never watched it. I couldn't get into it. I watched a couple of episodes of Fear the Walking Dead because Alicia was in it. And I was like, well, if it's this good for her to leave the 100, then I'm going to watch it. And I watched it and I'm like, this is seriously boring. So I stopped watching it. I heard that it took like 12 years to make Squid Games. Did it? I don't know. Cobra Kai is in its own lane. For sure. There's not like any shows that are like Cobra Kai. Not recent anyway. Have you seen Breaking Bad? No. I'm not really into like drug shows. Everyone tells me I should watch Breaking Bad, but I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll like really try to watch it, but I can't get into drug shows. Every time I try to watch a drug show, because I think it's mainly like if it's like drugs, like if it's about drugs, then I can't watch it. It's boring. But if it's got like, if drugs are like a sideline type of thing going on and there's like other shit going on, then I'm into it. But Cobra Kai is a very solid show. I love Cobra Kai. Better Call Saul too. Look at this one. This one's weird. It's just like fucking flat. Look how fucking red that. This shit is redder than my chair. I love the powder for Takis. Better Call Saul too. My parents loved Breaking Bad. They like, I think they're rewatching Breaking Bad, and they loved Better Call Saul too. Yeah, I think it's one more season for Cobra Kai, I think. Let's see, they're having this one. I don't know, because I could have sworn that they were having up to 7. I could be wrong, but I thought that's what they were doing. With potential spinoffs. Unbreakable, Kimmy Schmidt, and Santa Clarita Diet are my top 2 in Netflix for sure. I haven't watched either one of those. Can you believe it started on YouTube Originals? Only thing good that came from that. Cobra Kai? Yeah, that's crazy. It is crazy. And the fact that it got canceled from YouTube. And then Netflix took it, and then it, like, exploded. That ending fight scene on The Boys was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. I love how Homelander is afraid. I love it. How did you feel about the Ant-Man theory, like, scene in the first episode? The first episode of what? I think Stranger Things is woke on some things. They never address Lucas being black for real. Yeah, I do. Like, I think it is woke on... I hate that word. I think it is woke on a lot of things, but I do think it is missing other things too. But I do agree. I agree with you on the Lucas thing. I feel like Mr. Beast doesn't give out as much money as he says. He could. I don't know. I feel like he's probably a completely different person in real life. Hi, Cameron. I love your live. It's just usually chaos in here. I'm usually eating / drinking something, or I don't know. The last stream was kind of crazy because I was in like a huge amount of pain. I don't know. Pretty crazy. I may put that on the list of my tastes if you're up for it at some point. Do you mean oh fuck, what did I call it? What did I call it? What did I call it? It's not test my taste. It's test my interest, I think is what it is. Is what I called that tier. That's funny though. Test my taste. Tastes is hard to say. Honestly, what's your favorite Disney Channel show? Like of all time? I don't know. It would have to be an oldie. It would have to be an oldie. I'd have to think about it. Was Kim Possible Disney? Or was that Cartoon Network? Do you have any pets? I have 3 dogs. I have a 6.5-year-old. That's my rescue, and she's mine. She's my love. But that's Nissa, named after Nissa Al Ghul. And then there's and she's like a black lab and border collie mix. And then I have my husky, who's got a huge amount of problems. She's so cute though. She's about 5.5. Her name's Lex, named after Lexa from the 100. And then we have Poncho. And Poncho is really Anna's dog, but her dogs are my dogs, and my dogs are her dogs. But he's a Doberman, and he's a puppy. He is, shit, I don't even know how many months. 9 months? Happy Pride Month. Thank you. Happy Pride Month to you. My brother is rewatching Breaking Bad right now. I may do it too at some point. I rewatch my favorite shit all the time. We're rewatching Netflix. We're rewatching Netflix. We're rewatching Dexter. This will be honestly probably like my 6th or 7th time rewatching Dexter. No joke. I've rewatched Rizzoli and Isles at least 15 times from episode 1 to the end. Dexter, I've rewatched 6 or 7 times. We are on we actually just finished season 3 the other day. So we're about to start season 4. What else have I rewatched? Wentworth, Orphan Black. Wentworth I've rewatched like 4 or 5 times. Orphan Black I've rewatched 3 or 4 times. The L Word I've rewatched like 4 or 5 times. After Stranger Things is over, what other show on Netflix will be its next golden goose? They're predicting that this Lord of the Rings series is going to be the next big one, is what a bunch of people are predicting. If I had a theory, I don't really know what could be. Let me look. I could see Bridgerton taking it over. I don't know if it's really like, I don't know if it'll ever be as big as Stranger Things. I don't think it will, but Bridgerton is pretty big for Netflix. I should probably stop eating these before I get a stomachache. I don't know. Arcane is pretty big too. When he shrinks down and goes inside his penis. Oh. He's called like Termite or something though. What's his name? I can't remember what his name is, but it's like something like Termite or something. Yeah, that was weird. That was a weird scene. Weird scene. I'm black so I can say that. Oh, when you're talking about Lucas, is that what you're saying? You should definitely make yourself a homemade massive milkshake, but what flavor? I love milkshakes, but I never really have them because I think every time I go and get ice cream, I just get like, because I normally I go to like the same places. I'll go to Culver's, which is Amazeballs, but they're custard. Well, I mean, not that you can't get milkshakes because they have like a bunch of different milkshakes there, but I always get like a concrete mixed with M&M with vanilla ice cream. Like every single time. I got that the other day actually. It was good. Or I'll go to another local place, so I don't want to say what it is, but I'll go to a local place. And it's one of my favorite ice creams I think I've ever had. Their other ice creams are like, whatever, but one of my favorite ice creams that they have, it's like a marshmallow and almond flavored ice cream, and I'm like, oh my god, never would have thought to like combine the two, and it's amazing. So I started watching Irma Vep, and I hate that HBO shows are every week. I started watching it, but I didn't even finish the first episode because that's when when I was super sick. And I tried to watch it, but I'm like, I can't focus in on the show. Like, every time I try to turn it on, I, like, got sick. So I'm like, I need to focus and watch it. And so, thank you for reminding me. I do need to go back and watch it. Kim Possible was Disney, and she was also one of my favorite Disney Channel shows. Yeah. Or, I don't know, because a lot of my favorite shows were either Cartoon Network or Disney, and I can't remember which one was which. Like Dexter's Laboratory, but that was Cartoon Network. There was some good ones. I don't know. I'll have to look them up. Kim Possible, That's So Raven, Zack and Cody, Lizzie McGuire, etc. is Disney. That's So Raven was good too. McKenna and I watch that all the time. Lizzie McGuire, McKenna was obsessed with Lizzie McGuire. I watched it, but like I wasn't like obsessed with it or anything. And we watched Zack and Cody too, but I wouldn't consider that one of my favorites. I was a Nickelodeon kid. Nickelodeon was good too. But I think just because I have such a dark mind and I feel like Encourage the Cowardly Dog, was that one? I feel like that one was Cartoon Network too, or was that Nickelodeon? That one was a dark AF show, but it was awesome. I was more of a 90s Nick kid, even though I was at the tail end of the 90s. I mean, I think theoretically when I was watching stuff, it was like later 90s, but Dexter was greatness until the 4th season. Did you watch the miniseries New Blood? Or something like that. Yeah, I did. I love every single season of Dexter except for the new season, the New Blood or whatever. Terrible. terrible. I the one of the good things that I can say about it is I loved the like creativity of Dexter and like the way it was produced and the creativity. Loved it. Hated the storyline. Hated the storyline. Didn't care for who played Harrison. He kind of got on my nerves, and I was like, So I didn't care for Harrison. Didn't care for the storyline, and like I didn't like what they made Dexter out to be in that season. I hated it, and I wanted him to kill more people, and he didn't. So, I was so upset. And also another good thing that happened was the finale. I feel like we finally got the finale that we deserved, but for everything else was kind of crappy. Thank God I will be traveling on Friday. I will not have time to see any spoilers on Twitter. The only thing is like I wanted to wake up early and watch Stranger Things, but I have a doctor's appointment at like 7:45 in the morning. So, I'm like, damn it. I'll have to figure out when I can watch it, though, because I want to try to get it out on Patreon on the 1st so that I can get it on YouTube on the 2nd, but we'll see. I don't know. I thought Lord of the Rings was on Amazon. There's a new Lord of the Rings series that's coming out, and it's going to be a Netflix original. And it's going to be like their second... Actually, no. I want to say it's going to beat out Stranger Things for how much money it's going to cost to do or whatever. Nickelodeon had the better cartoons. Disney Channel had the better sitcoms. Well, except for Kim Possible. That one was great. Did you see music video for Arcane? I think so. I don't remember. I'm so excited that they are filming The Old Guard 2 for Netflix. Charlize Theron been interviewing for it and some set pics of it. And seen some set pics of it. Sure you know of it, but have you seen the first one? No, I don't believe so. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. For me, I think Squid Games or Arcane will be Netflix's next golden goose. It could be. I don't know. I really like Arcane, so I'm hoping that one, but I could see Squid Games too. I like Squid Games, don't get me wrong, but like I said, the whole Mr. Beast thing was kind of tripping me up. The fact that his whole video got way more views than the actual show did. That makes a lot of sense, Shania. I think so too. Oh, with those shows. I also secretly watched Robot Chicken on Adult Swim as a kid. Robot Chicken was amazing. It was so dumb, but it was so good. That's what kind of made it, is the fact that it was, like, dumb. Invader Zim was dark and it was on Nickelodeon. I did like Invader Zim. I always thought that was on Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network is goated. I love the old shit. What was another one? The Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids or something like that. Foster's Home for Imaginary Children. I don't know. I feel like the kid thing is right. I don't know. That one was good too. I like that one. I only watched Nickelodeon for the Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob SquarePants. And what was the other one? Jimmy Neutron. That one was good. And Danny Phantom. I was gonna say that, and it's funny how your thingy is the next one. I watched Nickelodeon for Guts and Danny Phantom. I love Danny Phantom. I was obsessed with that. I wish they would have ended up having more seasons. Or I wish that they would, like, refresh it. I wish they would do another, like, redo it or whatever. Reboot. Who do you hate more, Huey or Harrison? Probably Huey. The thing with Huey is he just gets on. He is so annoying. He gets on my nerves. And he always has. He's always gotten on my nerves. And I don't like him and Starlight together. I think they need to break up. And the fact that they don't, I just get so annoyed. I feel like a lot of people disagree with me on that. That like there was one video where I think I said that it was like 2 episodes ago or something, and people were like, "Oh my god, why do you hate Huey?" Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Cause I can." I'm like, I can fucking hate Huey if I want to. I don't know. What do you play? I would love to watch your streams someday. I mainly watch Fortnite, Fall Guys. I don't know what SMM2 is. I don't really play anymore on stream just because this stream, I normally try to stream for like an hour and a half ish, at least. And I feel like we just kind of get into this whole thing about chatting about shows that I never really have enough time to play anyway. And I feel like, I think whenever I did try to find time to play, then everyone ended up leaving the stream anyway. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I actually just bought a PlayStation 5 the other day. Well, it was like a week ago, I think. So it came in 2 days ago. And I got Call of Duty Vanguard, and then I also got Lego Star Wars for Anna and I to play, because we like to play some games together. But we got the Lego Star Wars game. And then she wanted a purple controller, so I got her a purple controller. But I was playing Call of Duty before I got on here. But normally I don't really like to play online. I only like to play like campaign stuff. I like the Legends of the Hidden Temple. What is that? Is that a show or is that a game? I don't know what that is. I love Legends of the Hidden Temple, but I hated the movie. Oh, is that a show? I don't know. Have you watched Game of Thrones? I think that was one of the best shows for a while. Yes, I have. Loved it, except for the finale, of course. Same as everyone else. And then I'm going to try to react to House of the Dragon. We'll see if it'll allow me to do it. Sometimes those shows, like HBO and Showtime, are a little bit finicky with like me trying to do that shit, but I'll try. I watched Disney Channel for Gravity Falls, Jesse, Good Luck Charlie, Austin and Ally, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and On Deck, Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place. So I watched, what all did I watch from that? I watched Austin and Ally, The Sweet Life, both of them, Hannah Montana, and that's pretty much it. I didn't really watch any of the other ones. I don't remember the movie, Shania. It sounds like a good thing. The movie wasn't that great. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I wish they would redo The Nanny. They talked about redoing The Nanny, but then I don't think it made it past the whatever, the pilot pitch or whatever. Because it was an idea, like they wanted to redo it, but then it must not have performed that well. It's hard to find another Fran Drescher. It is. Well, I think because when they were talking about redoing it, I think they were just going to pretty much pick up where they left off, kind of, sort of. I don't know if they were going to, like, I'm sure because they're all old now, they were probably going to push it to, like, so many years, like, I don't know, like 20, 30 years into the, like, from where they left off, I think is where the idea was. But I guess that didn't work out. I don't know. I wish they would do an adult version of Ned's Declassified. That one was a good one, too. I watched that one. Do you believe the theory that Timmy Turner didn't want to lose Wanda and Cosmo, so he wished to be with them forever, and they turned into Danny Phantom? They look alike. I mean, they had the same creator, so that's why they kind of looked alike, but... I mean, that doesn't really make sense, though, but sure, I guess it's a theory. I don't know if I would say I would believe that theory, though. I love Timmy Turner. I did watch The Fairly Odd Parents. I kind of believe that theory. You should play FF7 Remake. I don't know what that is. You should have gotten Black Ops Cold War. I mean, I probably will. I probably will get Cold War. I saw it, but I was like, oh, like, I think this one was cheaper, and I hadn't played either one of them, so I was like, I'll just go for the cheaper one first. I don't know, I probably will, though. I got plenty of time, okay? Do you believe the theory that Steve from Blue's Clues was on LSD? I did hear that for a long time or something. Didn't he go to jail or something, or is that like a part of the huge rumor? Legends of the Hidden Temple was a game show in the 90s. I'm sure you have seen it with me when we were little. I don't remember it. Maybe if I look it up and see a picture of it, I'll remember it. Why do you think game shows like Wipeout and American Ninja Warrior aren't popular anymore? Because it's the same thing. It's the same thing over and over and over and over again. There's only so much entertainment that you can get from that. Netflix has a Wipeout show called Floor is Lava. I did hear about that, but I can almost guarantee you it's not going to last that long. I mean, even if they change up the layout, because, like, it's still, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Pretty much, if you've seen one episode, you've seen them all. And that's my opinion, but I feel like that's why those shows don't really carry on that long. Because, like, they'll make it for, like, a couple of seasons, and then they just die out or get canceled or whatever. But I just feel like not much change. I mean, you, like I said, you can change the layout, but there's only so many layouts and stuff that you can change. It's because it's all the same type of stuff. It's not bad. People are climbing over a bunch of objects without falling into the lava water. All the teams were different animals, like the blue monkeys and the green iguanas. Oh, hold on. Now that you said that, what's it called? Hold on, I gotta look it up again. Legend of what? Oh. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Okay, hold on. I do remember that. I knew if I saw a photo, then I would remember. I do. Did the big head talk? Was that like a thing? I do remember. Girl, you better look it up because I'm about to fight you if you don't remember. I did. I looked it up. I remember it now. I just think the name got me or whatever. Yes, he did. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Yes, the Eastern Island head. That's what I thought. I thought I remembered the head talking. Have you watched videos of the most controversial game show in history, The Moment of Truth? Uh-uh. I don't watch a lot of game show stuff. It's so funny because I think I used to watch a lot of game show stuff when I was younger, and then but I'm like, whatever. As a kid, I'd wished I was on the show Guts on Nickelodeon. See, I don't remember that one either. Let me look it up. Let me see if I remember if I look it up. Oh, I remember Doug. That one came up. No, I don't remember Guts. His name was Opeg or some shit. I don't remember what his name was. Like I said, my brain is so scatterbrain. It's a symptom of all of this fucking medication I'm on. I'm trying to remember what else. What are some other good let's see. Let's see this shit. What are some good... Recess. I remember Recess. Dexter's Laboratory. The Powerpuff Girls, of course. I must have missed it. Did you say you did watch Game of Thrones? Yes, I did. Yep. And I'm going to try to react to the House of the Dragon. And then you got Johnny Bravo. Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was Cartoon Network. I was right. Ed, Edd and Eddy. Oh my god, I fucking loved Ed, Edd and Eddy. That was my shit. Cow and Chicken. They'd ask the person 50 personal questions with a lie detector. Then on the show, they put their family and spouses live to watch. The questions were brutal and and it hurt a lot of marriages. I remember that now that you said that. I watched, like, a little bit of it, I think. But, like, I didn't ever watch it. Was season 8 your favorite season? It really tied everything up nicely. I didn't hear anything bad about it. I think you're being sarcastic, right? Do you think they would make a live-action Powerpuff Girls? Are they not? I thought I heard something saying that. They were doing something with Powerpuff Girls, right? Aren't they? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They kind of stopped talking about... they stopped talking about those shows and, like, went into something weird. Hold on, let me see. Hey Arnold. Oh, thanks, sis. Thank you for the $5 chat. Did you ever watch Rocket Power on Nickelodeon? I don't think so. You could see the pain in the spouse's faces and the disappointment in the parents. Why? Okay, my thing is like, why would you ever volunteer to play that game? My thing is everyone has secrets. And I have, like, two theories when it comes to that. First of all, don't ever, like, this might contradict itself a little bit. Don't lie to your partner. Like, lying is just so, ugh. Like, don't lie to your partner. Really don't lie to anyone, but, like, don't lie to your partner especially. But also, if there's a lie that is, like, super hurtful, maybe it doesn't even have to be a lie, but, like, if you know you're gonna fucking hurt your partner by bringing up something, maybe something that was, like, insignificant or something from the past or whatever, don't say it, don't bring it up. Like, everyone fucking has secrets. Everyone does. And I think you just have to know, like, what is okay to tell your partner and, like, you know, whatever. I don't know. Everyone's got their own shit. They were planning on making a live-action Powerpuff Girls. When do you think the Netflix Avatar will be shown? I don't know. I don't know. I thought Hey Arnold was Nick. It could be. Hold on. Let me see. I think it was just, this is just like a list of like best cartoon shows. I don't know if it was like necessarily something specific. But like this is a list of like top 10 best cartoon shows from the 90s. Number 10 is Johnny Bravo. Number 9 was Rocko's Modern Life. Number 8 was Animaniacs. 7 is Doug. 6 is Powerpuff Girls. 5 is Recess. 4, Rugrats. Oh, I remember Rugrats. It was the best. 3, Dexter's Laboratory. 2, Courage the Cowardly Dog. And number 1 was Hey Arnold. And Hey Arnold was Nick. See, my top 10 would look different than this. Not by much, actually, though, because I think I want to say I've seen every single one of these shows. I don't know about Animaniacs. Maybe, I think I've seen it a little bit. But, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog I would probably put as number 1 for me. Dexter's Laboratory 2. Rugrats 3. I don't know. Those are like my top 3, I think, because those are like amazing. The Wild Thornberrys, I remember that one too. Avatar: The Last Airbender was a great Nickelodeon show. Yeah, the show was good. Chowder was good too. I love Chowder. Favorite episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender? I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen the Avatar. I don't know if I remember like what my favorite episode was. I was checking and they have a few of them. I think it's the 2008 one. What are you talking about? It was all for 500K if they got all 50 questions. If they messed up, they didn't get anything. But still, like, you might as well, like, listen, if you're going to volunteer for that show, you might as well just spill all your secrets right then and there to your partner or your family, whatever. For me, if it were me, I wouldn't do that show. And I haven't done anything. I don't want to say I haven't done anything, but I haven't, like, cheated on my partner. I haven't done anything that I would think would be super hurtful, like your stereotypical things. I'm not perfect. I've definitely done some shit that I probably shouldn't have, but, like, I don't know. For me, I have to come and, like, talk about those things, like, openly and willingly or whatever. If I feel like I'm being forced or, like, if there's something there, then no. And honestly, like, I don't know if I want my partner to go through that. Because, like, I would know how it would make me feel, so I wouldn't want my partner to go through that. I don't know. I know 500K is a lot of money, but, like, that's your life. I mean, you're going to fuck up your life for 500K. Is it really worth that much? That and then taxes is going to take a lot of it. So, I mean, really, what are you left with? Like, 300K at that point? Hey, what's up, Joe? Teen Titans Go is better than regular Teen Titans. Fight me on it. Yeah, but did you actually watch the original Teen Titans, though? I feel like you probably did, because I feel like we probably watched it together. They're just two completely different shows. Like, one was more for, I would say one was more for, like, teens and, like, stuff. Like, the regular Teen Titans was more for, like, teens, because it had, like, some dark stuff. And then, like, the Teen Titans Go is more for, like, I don't know, because I would say it would be more for children, but, like, I would watch, honestly, I would watch either one of them. If you haven't done anything, why wouldn't you go on the show? What are you hiding? I don't know, because it's just a feeling. Like, the feeling of being forced to communicate about things. And, like, I don't believe in it. I don't believe that you have to be, like, forced to... I don't think that you should be forced to do anything. But especially when it comes to... For me, especially when it comes to, like, emotions and, like, mentally, if you're being forced to do something... Well, shit, physically, too. But, like... I don't know, like, there's something there that if I have to be forced to say or, like, confess something or, like, do something, I don't know, like, I just don't, I don't think I'm really hiding that much shit. I haven't really done anything. I don't think, anyway. Like, if I ever done anything, I probably did something, like, petty. Hold on. No! It went away. I had a big, strong sneeze come in, and it went away. Right, I'm off to sleep now as gone 1:30 a.m. Speak soon. Bye, Mikey. Good night. I like Teen Titans Go to the Movies. My favorite episode of TLA. What is TLA? The Last Airbender. Sorry. When Sokka became a swordmaster, or when the Fire Nation mocked the Aang gang. My favorite episode of Korra is when the Red Lotus beats her up, or when Toph teaches her. Is it Toph or Toph? Toph? I don't know. No, I didn't. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, well, if you haven't seen the actual Teen Titans show, you can't compare the two. How dare you? You can't compare the two if you haven't seen the original Teen Titans. They are two completely different shows, though, so I get it. I haven't watched Korra. I need to get in on that. I haven't watched Korra either. I've seen, like, bits and pieces of, like, Korra, but I haven't seen, like, the actual thing. I once stole $8. I still feel bad about it. I haven't ever stolen any money. I don't know. It's not things that I've done. It's things that I think about, and it's things that I feel that I wouldn't want to be forced on. So it's not things that I've done that I would be worried about. It's like if someone were to ask me, how do you feel about this? And then if it was something that I should feel good about, but I don't, then I'd be reprimanded for feeling bad about something that I should feel good about. Or, like, if I think about something a certain way, but I shouldn't, or something, you know, like, something like that. I think that's what gets me, and then I'm like, Your angel on your shoulder is louder than the devil on your shoulder. I feel like my devil on my shoulder is just, like, I feel like, it's funny how you said Teen Titans Go, because I feel like it's just Raven, and she's just like, everyone is just so annoying. Like, just go away, leave me alone. Like, I feel like that's my devil, is this person's being annoying. Just tell them to shut the fuck up and, like, go away. I honestly, like, that's probably what my devil is. Because I don't really ever think that, I don't even, like, really have any bad, like, I don't have bad intentions, but I just, and I don't have anger issues. I just get annoyed really easily. You said Sokka and Toph and their names like the live action movie did. I don't know. It's been forever since I've seen things. We don't mention the movie in busing. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I stole peanuts at a grocery store once because I thought it was like a taste before you buy type of deal. It should. Oh, do you mean, I remember Do you mean like the little peanuts and like the little like I know what you're talking about, the little fucking like baskets or whatever? I think you and I both did that. Didn't we both do that because we thought it was like a like try it before you buy it thing? I think you and I both did that. Have you seen the McMillion documentary about McDonald's monopoly fraud? It's so interesting. No, I guess not. Yeah, I think you and I both did that. Because I think you and I both, like, went to go pick one up or whatever and, like, eat it. But I swore that Mom, like, had flat out seen us do it. And then we were like, oh, I guess it's okay. Because, like, Mom's watching us do it. I don't know. She probably wasn't even paying attention. They asked stuff like, did your father ask you to keep a secret from your mother? Were you still in love with your ex on your wedding day? She said yes. Did you ever take your wedding ring off? Oh, God. I mean, the first one, I don't have any kids. And, like, obviously I've never been in that situation. So don't have one for that. The second question for me was no, because all my exes were men. And did you ever take your wedding ring off? Not, like, intentionally. To, like, I'm assuming that question's, like, to hit on someone or to make it seem like you're single. But no, I've never done that. I pretty much always have my wedding ring on. And my wedding ring is, like, I got fat fingers, so there's, like, an indention of my wedding ring anyway in my finger. Kinda. I don't know. Like I said, I have fat fingers. So I only take off my wedding rings when I'm, well, I mean, I guess it's when most people take off their rings is when they're sleeping, showering, anytime where I'm, like, using my hands or something. I don't want to get my rings gross. I hope the new part 2 is good, because I made a song about Stranger Things. Better be good, though. You made a song? To seem like she's single on a girl's night out. Oh. Yeah, that's what I figured. I don't have a girlfriend. I just know a girl who would be made if she heard me say that. Say what? Girl who would be... Oh, who would be mad if she heard me say that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't, like I said, I haven't really done anything. Anna pretty much knows everything. I feel like. I think sometimes Anna and I communicate too much. We're like, okay, I didn't need to know that. Yeah, I don't know. I always wanted a communication in a relationship like what Anna and I have, so I wouldn't take it back. I'd rather over communicate sometimes than under communicate. I don't know if it's under communicate's a thing, but, like, you know, we definitely do over communicate sometimes. Yeah, like we shouldn't communicate certain things, but we do, and then it's like, okay. That's how we've been together for, like, so long, though. I still can't believe we've been together for as long as we have been. I remember one clip they brought in her ex and asked her a question. Her ex and her husband had the same first name. Weird. That's weird. I don't know if I ever did. I don't think I dated anyone that had, like, 2 people that had the same name. My mom married 2 guys that had the same name. My dad and then my brother's dad. Jimmy Fallon ripped his whole finger off basically when he was wearing his wedding ring when he fell in the kitchen. Look it up. It's pretty gross. I remember when he had that cast on his hand for, like, I don't even know how long. Would the test my interest here, can I do movies too or only TV shows? Really only TV shows? Depends on how long the movie is, though. Just message me. Usually it's TV shows, though, because I'm contemplating doing a separate tier for movies. Who is your favorite comedian? Ali Wong. She is the funniest person I have ever seen. I was going to say met, but I've never met her. I should probably get ready to get off soon. And I need to put this ice cream back in the freezer versus the fridge. Let's see what's coming out. Oh, Stranger Things obviously is coming out. Doing The Boys. I don't know if I'm finishing Umbrella Academy by next Wednesday. I don't think so. What's next one? Oh, is Too Bright. Hold on, what's next Wednesday? I got rid of my big calendar over there. No, we won't finish it. Wait. No, we won't. But Umbrella Academy, The Boys, Stranger Things, and that's it. No, and Motherland Fort Salem. Oh, nice. Sounds good on the separate tier. Yeah, I'm contemplating doing a separate tier. I just haven't done a whole thing on it yet. I saw Amber Heard 2.0 trending on Twitter. I went to see, and people were talking about that one person who spoke against Trump recently. I did see that. Anna and I were talking about that too. Are you going to watch Chad? I don't know what that is. If you guys should ever think I need to watch anything, though, tell me on here or on, Twitter, or throw it in comments on, videos and stuff, because I'm always looking for suggestions. And especially there's, a time gap that I have coming up soon that I'm going to need to have suggestions or whatever, so definitely let me know. But anyway, that's 4 shows. Boys, Motherland, Fort Salem, Umbrella Academy, Stranger Things. Yep, 4. Crazy. Is it wrong for a male to relate a female more than another male because I relate to Vi the most? I love Vi, though. She's different. I feel like that's okay. I feel like you can relate to Vi. It's pretty weird a female comedian pretends to be a little boy. It's kind of funny. It's weird. Never heard of that. Anyway, guys, I am going to go ahead and jump off of here. Got a lot of stuff coming up. And also trying to figure out how to do my whole personal life while still doing everything, but... What are your S-tier shows? I don't know what that means. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a good night and a good week. I will see you guys next Wednesday.